If you need help with setting up your matrix for calibration, please see our matrix setup video. Here, we have a properly set up matrix unit that we are going to calibrate the carbon dioxide sensor with. The carbon dioxide, or CO2 channel, for this model is located on the right display screen. Depending on the model, CO2 can be on either side A or B. The CD shown on the screen stands for carbon dioxide. Before you start, you'll need two different gases for this calibration: 20.9% oxygen for the zeroing and 1000 ppm CO2. Each of these gases will require a different regulator. First, you need to enter the maintenance menu. To do this, press the option button until you see Enter Maintenance Menu. Then you will press Select to enter it. The password you need to enter is 1270, which is the default password. If that one does not work for you, then you may want to try 3663, which is the alternative password. Once you enter the password, the Maintenance Menu Calibration submenu will be selected. To enter this, you will need to press the Select button. Cycle through the channels until the CO2 channel is displayed. Once this is displayed, press the Select button. This will bring up the low cal on the display. At this time, you connect the 20.9% oxygen to the matrix and you open the valve regulator. For the calibration of CO2, we are able to hook up to input A because CO2 does not affect the other sensors. You'll need to remove the original hose and connect the oxygen. The present CO2 value should now be decreasing. This is a negative going sensor, so the raw sensor signal will be inversely proportional to the concentration of CO2 applied. You will need to wait for the voltage output from the sensor to stabilize, which will take about 2 minutes. Once stable, you can press Select to accept the low cal and enter the high cal. After pressing Select, you need to supply the 1000 ppm CO2. To do this, you'll need to close the valve on the regulator and disconnect the O2 gas. Now you may attach the CO2. The present CO2 value should now be increasing and the voltage output will be decreasing. The factory preset for your instrument should be 1000. Once the sensor is stabilized to the point where it isn't drastically changing, you can accept the cal. To accept the cal, you will move the cursor over by pressing the Select button until Cal OK is displayed. The slope and the offset will be shown after, and it will go back to the maintenance menu. This completes the matrix calibration for CO2.